It was the winter of 1914. The world was at war, but for one magical night, peace returned to the battlefield. The First World War had begun only months earlier. Across the Western Front, soldiers from Britain, France, and Germany were locked in deadly trench warfare. The cold was unbearable, the mud endless, and the sound of gunfire constant. Between the trenches lay no man's land, a wasteland of wire and death. But on Christmas Eve, something unthinkable happened. As night fell, British soldiers heard faint singing coming from the German side. Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht, silent night. The British troops listened, then began to sing back in English. Soon the guns went quiet. Lanterns appeared. A few brave men climbed out of their trenches, unarmed, hands raised. And one by one, enemies met in the middle. They shook hands, they shared chocolate, cigars, and photographs of their families. A German soldier offered wine. A British private gave a tin of pudding in return. Someone brought out a football, and under the pale winter moon, they played a match right there, on the same ground where hours earlier they had fought. For that single night, the war paused. Humanity won. When morning came, officers ordered everyone back to their posts. The war resumed, louder, crueler, endless once again. But for those who were there, that night was never forgotten. Years later, many of those soldiers would die before the war ended. Yet the story of the Christmas Truce of 1914 lived on, passed from generation to generation, as a reminder that even in humanity's darkest hour, kindness can still find its way through the smoke of war. As one veteran wrote decades later, "It was as if the world had stopped, and for a moment, we were no longer enemies, but brothers under the same stars."